Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Lilrek by Derektionary. I have no idea what Lilrek means. Derektionary didn't say. It could just be 6 random letters. I don't know. But Derektionary said that this was a puzzle he thought would be great for my channel, and I trust Derektionary. I trust Derektionary. Wow, I'm falling over words today, which is going to be weird because I've got a bit of an introduction. So, the first thing is this is the first puzzle I am recording after the end of October. So what I'm able to state now is there was only one more person who submitted solution codes for Skilling Sudoku. And it is Jeff Messier. So, Jeff Messier, thank you for submitting solution codes for Skilling Sudoku. I took everyone who submitted a single, any puzzle solutions, every solution got them an entry into a prize draw for a copy of World of Sudoku Volume 6 by Akash Dulani. And I literally just put together all of the hundreds and hundreds of codes and selected one at random, and the winner of the book was Andrew Monteleone. So congratulations, Andrew. I will get a copy of the book through to you. I've also had a bunch of people who have submitted entries to Caging Constraints, and I'm going to try and be a bit more proactive about reading those out. They will not come in every video because I sometimes record in batches and everything, so it's going to be a bit weird and haphazard, but I will try and get that done. So the people who've already submitted entries to Caging Constraints are Amy Dobell, Nagesh, Mardi, Mark Weisner, Carl Morton Luna, Panthera, Frappy, Jess Messier, Mule Creek, Matt Gala, Harrison Lee, and No Math Dork. Those people are already in the running for another copy of World of Sudoku Volume 6 when I close it out at the end of November. So if you want to submit and you've completed puzzles from Caging Constraints, send in row 3 and you're done. I also said at the end of October I would pull a winner for a copy of the book from people who were Patreon subscribers of mine, and I've done that. And congratulations to Michael Fish. So a copy of the book will be coming to you as well, and I will try and come up with other things I can do for my Patreon subscribers. But realistically, anything I release for my Patreon subscribers, I kind of want to release for free at some point. I don't like locking content behind things forever, although I've had some puzzles that didn't get great feedback that I never released publicly, but we'll see. Caging Constraints by the end of November, send in row 3 and we're done. That's pretty much everything, I think. Yeah, check out Caging Constraints, links below. Hope people are enjoying the Sudoku problem series. Let's just have a look at Lilrek by Derektionary. Actually, I get it, I think. Maybe killer in a random order? Yeah, killer in a random order. So that's what it means. Of course, it's killer on a Renban line. Right, because this is a Killer Renban puzzle. So, what do we have? We've got Killer and Renban. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Column 1 looks interesting. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat within cages. So while it might be perfectly possible in this cage to have 2 2s in it and then still make the math work, it would not be legal because you cannot put 2 2s in a cage, or 2 of anything in a cage. That's not something you are allowed to do. And digits placed on these purple Renban lines have to be a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order, which means that Lilrek is wrong because there's 2 L's in it. But moving on from that, so if you were to take the digits off a Renban line and sort them, they would just be a run of digits 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, they would just be consecutive. So yeah, that's what we have. I'm going to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So I did say column 1 looked interesting because I have to put a 1 and a 9 in column 1. And wherever they go, they are going to force the line. So, for example, if I put a 9 on here, then this would be 9876. If I put the 9 on here, this would be 9876. This would be 987. Can I do anything with that? Because there's these hang-offs, it seems much harder. Because it might even be possible to go 9876 and then still put like maybe not. But 5 is weird in this box. Because I can't put 5 in a 10 cage. So 5 is on one of these lines. So what did... Wait a minute, I can't put 4, 6 in this book. This 10 cage is interesting. I can't put 4, 6 in this 10 cage. And yes, I'm going to be using the built-in killer calculator. I cannot use a 4, 6, because if I use a 4, 6, wherever I put 5 in this box, I can't put anything next to it. So that's going to be kaboomed. If I do 3, 7... This is going to end up being 1, 9, isn't it? Because if I use 3, 7, this could be 4, 5, 6. So I could go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then what's left is 1, 2, 8, and 9. And that's not going to work. And if I use 3, 7 here, I can't put 4, 5, or 6 on this line because then I would need 3 or 7. So 3, 7 doesn't work. What about 2, 8? Well, no, because if I do 2, 8, where do I put the 1 and the 9? Because if I put 2 in this box, wherever I put the 1, I've blown it up. This is 1, 9. It has to be. So now, one of these is 2, 3, 4, maybe with 5. So 8 is on one of these lines. But what I've got is this is 1, 9. So this 14 cage. No. So hang on, it does mean 9 is on one of these, as is 1, and they can't be on the same one. Because I can't put 1 or 9 down here. So they have to go up here in column 1. So one of these is... So if this is either 1, 2, 3 or 9, 8, 7, and this is either 1, 2, 3, and this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, how do I make up a 14 cage? Because then I've got 10 plus 14 is 24, and that would have to be a 21 cell. So that's not going to work. This is 9876. So because I have to put a 1 and a 9 in up here somewhere, if I put a 1 on here, this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 10, plus 14 is 24, and that cell just cannot make it work. So this is the 9876. This is a 1, 2, 3. That's beautiful. Like, that is absolutely stunningly cool. And now I can't put a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9 in this 14 cage. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the one. That is stunning. Which means 9. isn't here or here, so 9 is in one of those three. Can I put 9? I can't put 9 in a 5-cell 18 cage because then I need 4 cells that sum to 9. So 9 is in one of those two, so it's not there. I knew that because 9 had to be in here. That's just a thing. I'd started with that premise. I could have taken 9 out of there when I put the 6, 7, 8, 9 on this line. I just didn't because I made a boo-boo. So this 18 cage actually needs low digits. It needs a 1 and a 2. And I can't put a 1 or a 2 here. So this is a 1 or a 2. 1 and a 2. Which doesn't put as much pressure on this 11 cage as I might think. Because you can't use a 1 in it. So all it does is remove 2, 9. Actually, but do I have a similar trick with this 4 line? Like if this is 5, 6, what is that? 7, 8, 9 black. So this can't be 5, 6. And if it's 4, 7, 4, 5, 6, I've got 4, 7 doesn't work either. This has to be 3, 8. Oh, this is, and then this has to be between 3 and 8. So this is 4, 5, 6, and 7, and this is the 9. Okay, this is officially cool. This 3, 8 takes 3 out of there. There's no 9 in this 17 cage. So what does go in here? There's no 3 in this 18 cage because 1, 2 is here and there's no 3 in because I can't put 3 in any of these cells because this is a 1, 2, 3. So there's no 3 in this 18 cage. And the browser has just done weird things to me. So this is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And if those are 4, 5, 6, this is 7, 8, 9 without that being a 9. This 3, 8 means there's no 8 there. So this is 7, 9, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 has to be up here. So this is not a 6. 2 and 3 have to be in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. This has to be an 8. So this is 8, 7, 6, and 5. Because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And this is 2, 3, and 4. And there's no 2 or 3 there. That's the 4. This is crazy cool. This is now not 2 or 3. So I've got a 4, 5 pair. The 8, 9 takes the 8 out of there. And the 4, 5 pair takes the 5 out of there. So this is a 6, 7 pair. There is almost certainly a more efficient way of looking at this, but I'm having a ball, so I don't care. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 has to be in here for this quad. So 7 is in one of those two, so it's not in one of those two, giving me a 4, 5, 6 triple. What is going on? So this is 1, 2, 3, 8. And I can't put 8 on this line. Because if I put 8 on this line, I'd have to get down to 3 somehow in a single digit. So that's not the 8. This is the 8. Oh my lord, Derektionary. How do you do this? This has to be from 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it can't be 4 because of the 4, 5, 6. This is actually 1, 2, 3. So this 14 cage has to be under some pressure now. Because it has to have 2 of 1, 2, 3 in it. So these are from 1, 2, 3. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 8 because I can't put a third 1, 2, 3 in it. And this has to be from 4, 5, 6 because I can't put a 7 up here. So I need 3 of 4, 5, 6. Or 2 of 4, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, or 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got to put a 7 in here somewhere. Oh, that's a 7, 9 pair because of this 7, 9. So this is actually a 7, 9. And this is a 4, 5, 6. That's a 1, which means this is actually a 2, 3. There's no 1 in this cage. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 4, 5, which means that's a 6. Wow. So I know I should be looking at what's next, but I'm just enjoying what's already happened too much. Not great for a video, but so this can't be 368 or that would be broken. So 368 comes out of this 17 cage. So I can't put a 1 on this line because if I do, I'd need a 2. So 1 is in here somewhere, but that's not that helpful. Hang on. This has to be from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I'm counting on my fingers. I am resorting back to that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's either 4, 5, 6, 7, which uses a 6 and a 7. This has to have a 6 and a 7 on it. Either way I do it, and I can't put 6 in there. So there is a 6 here, and there must be a 7 in here. There's no 6 in this 15 cage, which is probably not huge. So this is between 4, 5, 6, 7. But there's no 8 on this line. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I can't put 8 on the line. So this is 1, 8, 9. Okay. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 9. Because I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 9. And not sure. But this 15 cage, because it doesn't have a 6, must have a 1 in it. So I can't put a 1 down here. So if this is a 2, this is a 3, and that is broken. So this isn't a 2 either. And if this is a 3, this is a 4, and that doesn't work because there's a 4 in the row, and I can't make 3, 2. So this is actually a 9, so that is an 8. And now there's no 9 or 8 in this 15 cage. So there's no 9 in here. So this is either 1, 2, 5, 7. There must be a 7 in here, which means this is the 9 and this is the 7. So this is 1, 2, 5, 7 or 1, 3, 4, 7. So this is 4, 5, 7 only, which gives me a 4, 5, 7 triple. This 8 takes 8 out of there. Hang on, there's got to be something going on here, because it's 4, 5, 7. This 9 makes this 1, which takes 1 out of there, and that's what's done it. Here's a 4, 5, 7 triple and a 2, 3 pair. Okay. There's no 1 in here anymore. This is an 8, 9. 1 is now down here somewhere. It's not there. Can't put 1 in a 17 cage, because if I put 1 in the 17 cage, the only way I can do it is 1, 7, 9, and I can't use 9. This is the 1. Now I can't use 7, 8, or 9 on this, and I can't use 1. So this is from 2, 3. I can't use 2 because I'd have to use 3. So this is from 3, 4, 5, 6. And it can't be 4, 5. So this is either 3, 4 or 5, 6. And this has got 4 or 5 in it, which matches up with... This is either 3, 4 or 5, 6. Now, this can't be 4, so this can't be 3. Oh, this 9 makes this 1 and this 9. There's beautiful stuff happening everywhere. Such as, there's an 8 in this 16 cage. Which means there has to be a 1 in this 16 cage because the other 3 digits have to sum to 8. And I can't put 1 in there or there. That's a 1. Which means that's not the 1. This is the 1 in this box or in this cage. Which means that's not the 1. This is a 2, 3 pair. This is the 1. Possibly could have got that earlier. Not the 1. Again, there could be stuff up here I can do, but I'm finding stuff down here. So does it matter if I'm enjoying what I'm doing if I don't find the thing that you're spotting while you're watching? I'm having fun. And I am finding stuff. Because this now has to be 1, 2, 5, 8 or 1, 3, 4, 8. Well, I can't put 2 in here. So if it's 2, 5, 8, this is 5, 8. And if it's 3, 4, so this has to be 2 or 3 because I can't put 2 or 3 down here and I need to, so this is a 2, 3. And this is 4, 5, 8. Hang on, there's a 1, 2 looking down here. This is a 3. So this is 3, 4, 8. There's no 5. Whoops. There's no 5 here. This is 4, 8. Because this had to be 2 or 3 because I couldn't put 2 in this cage at all. So this 4, 8 takes 4 out of those. There's no 4 here, and this had to be 3, 4, or 5, 6. So this is not 3. This is 5, 6. There's no 5 here. This is 4, 7. 4, 7 sums to 11, 12. This has to be a 3. So this is now the 7 and the 4 because of the 4, 8 pair. This 7 takes 7 out of there. This is a 5, 6 pair. 7 is in here, which puts 7 down here somewhere, but not sure yet. 4, 8. This 3 looks back, making this 2 and 3. Again, you're probably seeing stuff up here that I could be looking at, but I'm having fun where I'm looking. 2 is in one of those 2. This is just a 2. 5 in this box. Not sure. Nine is in one of those 2, though. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it is time. Like that 2 looks up making that 3 and that 2. This 4 looks up making this 5 and this 4. This 3 looks up making this 2 and this 3. I knew there was stuff up here. I just had to figure out. That makes this 1. This is not 1. This is 3. This is 2. Again, using the stuff over here. So what else have I got? This is not 2 or 3, so that gives me a 4, 5 pair. So the 4, 5 can come out of here. So this is 2, 3. This 6 looks over making this 7 and this 6. So there's no 6 here. Whoops, other way. I did that wrong. I pushed the wrong button. There's no 6 here. So this is 5 and 7. So this is 6 and 5. 6, 8, 9. There's no 6 there. This is an 8, 9 pair. There's no 7 there. So this is actually a known pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 9. Oh, and of course that 9 was doing that before. So there's no 5 here. This is 2, 6, 7. This 5 looks up. There's no 5 there. This 17 cage kind of has to be locked now, doesn't it? I can't put a 5 in it. So it's 2, 7, 8 or 4, 6, 7. Either way, there's a 7 in it. So there's no 7 here. 2, 7, 8 or 4, 6, 7. So there's a 7 in it. 2, 7, 8. Can't be 4, 6, 7 or I'd break that. This is 2, 7, 8. So this is 2, 7, 8. That's not a 7. 2, 7, 8 means that's 3 and that's 8. This is 6. This is 7. This is 2. The 6 looks up making this 4, and I can take 4 out of all of those. That's not a 4. 2, 7, 8. That is an 8, 9 pair, so this becomes the 2. So I can't put a 9 on this because I need to put an 8 with it. So 9 is in one of... Oh, 9 is in one of those two. This 8 looks down, making this 4 and this 8. Got to put a 3 in here. Now, if that's a 3, that's a 4. That could work. This 2 makes this 3, which makes this 2. So this is a 4 or a 5. Oh, of course, the 8, 9 pair means that's not the 9. This is the 9. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not phenomenal. There's no 4 in here. This is a 3, 5, 6. So that's a 7. One, two. Is that the only place for 3 in this row? Yeah, there's 2 3s looking into here. This is the... Oh, that 3 means that couldn't be the 3. That was it. So this is the 4. This is a 5. This is a 6. This 5 makes that 4. Those are not 4. That 4 makes that 5 and that 4. That 5 looks back, making that 7 and that 5. The 7 looks over, making that 8 and that 7. That 8 makes that 9 and that 8. This 8 makes this 9. Those are not 9, but this 8 makes that 6 and that 8. This 6 looks up, making that 5 and that 6. There is no 6 here, so this becomes the 6. This is a 4, 5 pair, which is resolved by either of those. So this becomes the 5, this becomes the 4, and that is a scrambled killer, or Lilrek, by Derektionary. That is really cool. Was there a better way through? Maybe. Did I have fun? Absolutely. So, yeah, I don't care. That was so much fun. Like, I was really enjoying exploring this stuff down here. There may have been other stuff up here, but that was so much fun. That it sounds horrible to other setters when I say this, but that was probably the most fun I've had on a puzzle in ages, including my own, including some of the stuff I've been setting recently, which has been terrible, so no one will ever see it. That was great, Derektionary. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sending that one through. I loved that. That was so cool. Well, thanks everyone. Thank you for people who submitted puzzles. Thank you to all of the phenomenal feedback I've been getting on the Sudoku problem series. Yeah, things are just, it's really hard at the moment to record and find the time for stuff, but this puzzle, it makes it all puzzles like this make it all worthwhile. Thanks everyone. I hope you're enjoying everything we're doing. Check out Caging Constraints. I know I said there'll be 3 packs. There will be. It just might be February or March. I know that's a long way away, but there's a lot of other puzzles out there and a lot of other people releasing content apart from me. So, yeah, go check out all of that stuff. Thanks, everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.